What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Idaho to kick off our conference schedule, and as you can tell by the score, they gave us all that we could handle, mainly the second half. We just had like one of the worst halves you can ask for. Thankfully, we was able to overcome that and win by 10. We're 3-0, we're 16th in the country, and today we're going to take on Boise State. It's took us about 3 seasons, but we are way ahead of them in terms of talent and just trajectory. They're just not doing very well in this dynasty at all. And looking at their stats, it doesn't say a whole lot. We'll check out their roster here in a little bit. But they run a pro-style offense, 4-3 defense, so we kind of know what to expect there. But as usual, we will work off where their talent lies and go from there. Let's go to recruiting. We're down to 2 guys. That's all we've done all season is go after Tyree Glover. As you can tell, this guy is already ready to take a visit, which is nice. We'll have him come for the Louisiana Tech game. Just get that one out of the way. Hopefully he'll commit out of the gate. And then the other guy we're going after is Antonio Russell, 4-star defensive tackle. He is ready to visit. We'll have him come that same day as well. So here in a couple weeks, if not, and maybe this coming week is when that game is. We'll check that here really quickly, but we are in great shape for both of them. Let's go back to play week, and we can see, okay, it's the very next game. So then the next video, we will have 2 big recruits coming in. Hopefully we can snag both of them. So we are in great shape there. And I like that method of just going after a couple guys and really just putting all your chips into those baskets, and that way you can focus a lot of your other recruiting efforts in the offseason. Let's go to Heisman Watch. We could check this every video just because we have some guys involved here. Now, Gronk didn't have the best game against Idaho. He only had a couple touchdowns, had a bad pick 6. So he went down the list, but look who's up at number 1. Tim Grant. Already, I wasn't expecting this. I know he was going to put up decent numbers, but he already has 550 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's just kind of the way it's worked out. It's not like I'm forcing the ball to him a lot. I'm just kind of going off what the defense gives me. But somehow, some way, he's getting the end zone quite a bit, and it is awesome to see a true freshman doing what he's doing right here. And he's already moved up a couple ratings. He's already at the 78 overall. I think he came in at 76. Really cool to see the man, the myth, the legend, Tim Grant at the top of the Heisman list. Let's go to conference standings. We could check out some team info screens. Not much going on here. Gronk, Scuggs, and Grant doing their thing. Jasmine, Ingram, and Doherty defensively. I was going to talk a little bit about the defensive stuff here in a minute. But again, just not a whole lot that we already don't know about. Let's go to Boise State. They should be down here. And oh my gosh, look at their offensive line. Like, I wonder how many of those are starters. How unlucky can you get? If that happened to us, we would be screwed. Because our offensive line still isn't the best in the world. We're very fortunate we're not in that position. Looking at Ian Johnson, he's still here somehow. He's still on the roster. This is what, our 4th season. He must be a senior. I guarantee you he is an impact guy, so I'm sure we'll try to have to shut him down as best we can. But nothing else really surprises me here. They beat SMS. That's what, Southeast Missouri State, if I'm not mistaken. One last thing. Let's talk about some audible stuff. I'm still experimenting with some things somebody's requested me or suggested me to do in terms of stopping the run. And I'm still going to tinker with some of that. Just doing a couple like cover 2 man, cover 3 stuff. And I'll continue to try. It's just going to take me some time to get used to it. He swears he thinks it's going to work, and I'm going to trust him. It's just going to, like I said, take me a little time to do some of that. But I just want to show you what I'm doing here. I got, we're still going to stay 3-4. I got a couple of 3-4s. It's just cover 3. It's the same play, but it's flipped. That way I can go to a little bit quicker. I got cover 3 cloud right there, just in case I hit the wrong button on my 3rd and long situations. And then I got the nickel version of this cover 3 sky look. Again, that's just part of this defense I'm going to try. Now, one thing that's not helping me is that I am running the 3-4. I've mentioned this many times over the years. 3-4 defense is just harder to execute in this game compared to the 4-3 or any other 4-down line type of defense for that matter. So I'm probably not doing a great job of combining a very tough defense to work with on top of something I'm trying out new, but it's still worth a shot. So I just wanted you to see all that. And let's just go ahead and take on Boise State. I think we're ready for that. We can hurry this along. All right, we'll just get right into it. They got a wide receiver out as well. He's suspended for at least a little bit, or if not all the entire game. But Ian Johnson, I think everything is going to try to go through him. We will check their roster. Hopefully we could play a cleaner game today than we did against Idaho. We got a road game.
I'm Brad Nessler, here along with two of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso.
Not a big crowd in Boise today. Good weather, though. No hard wind, no rain. Check out the conference standings. It's way too early. I mean, some of these teams haven't even played a conference game yet. Good-looking uniforms. Hopefully Gronky can do his thing today. I think I may have said Gronk earlier. I'm sorry. Again, it just don't feel offended if I say something wrong. But hopefully he plays a lot better today than he did in the last game. And they're picking us. That's expected. Go to the coin toss. I want the ball to start a second half. And let's check out their roster. We'll go here. Starting quarterback, he can't run, so we can blitz him some today. His backup can run quite a bit, so we'll see if Hamden gets hurt or not. But everything's going to go through this guy. This is the third straight game we've gone up against an impact running back. It is what it is. We're just going to have to find a way to stop it. I'm quite positive they're going to hand him the ball quite a bit today. Fullback, it is what it is there. Wide receivers, a good-looking group, at least the first three. But this guy is out for the entire game. Iona Key, which is a great name. Tight end, nothing exciting there. Awful at left tackle. Left guard is okay. Their starting center is out, but his backup is just as good. Right guard, he is out, but his backup is just as good, but they're not exactly real killers out there. And this is probably where they're going to get hurt the most is that right tackle, because that's a bit of a drop-off to this guy. Can you imagine? Your entire right side of the line is injured. That's just bad luck. Defensively, like I said, I'm pretty sure they run a 4-3. They got an impact defensive end. We'll probably stay away from him some if we can. Defensive tackles are just okay. Linebackers, 80, 84, and 68. Bit of a drop-off right there. Corners, just not a whole lot to work with there. We can maybe exploit this. Look at this kid right here. Mike Lambert, 6'5", and 179. You could tell he is an NCAA football 06 cornerback because that's how a lot of them were built. A little bit taller than normal, and this guy is really tall. So him going up against Davis will be an interesting proposition there. Now, this guy's a bit of a drop-off, so I'm going to try. I think we're going to try to give the ball to Rackley a little bit because of this, because Rackley's just much taller. You look at the safety positions, at 78 of free safety, really slow. I think Washington could be a good exploit here. Then as strong safety, this is even worse. A true freshman, he's 6'1", 203. If he ever comes down to defend Grant, we'll be able to handle that with no problem, I wouldn't think. Kicker, awful. Punter, just okay, but he's a first-teamer in the conference at least. All right, let's get this show on the road. I don't see any impact guys down there, so I'm going to kick this as hard as I can. Just right down the middle. Looks like he will take a knee. Now, I expect them to run quite a bit, so we're going to go with cover 2 man for now. We're going to do that, but it's balanced. Hopefully, I've done that. Oh, they're going to throw. I was in a bad spot there, so they threw the ball first. Let's go back to cover 2 man. Let's see if I can get some of this going. We're going to do that. This ain't good. This ain't good. Toss play. Of course it worked. I wish I could work it myself. Otherwise, I'd use it a lot more often. They're going balance. We can try that. Do something like this. Play action. Nope, it's a run right up the gut. Completely missed on that one.
A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there.
I'll just stick in my 3/4 since they're going with bigger sets.
Ball on the 46. The D-line shifts over.
Do something like that.
They run a counter.
Good stop and a fumble. Oh, big play. Very lucky on this one. Ingram, he's going to high step it. Yes. That's great. That's awesome to see that. Uh-oh.
One might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
I thought I saw a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
15 yards. Spot on the foul.
And the defense gives up some 3 yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team.
So it is. What? Huh?
Too many.
Huh? What? Now, how is that a touchdown? What in the world? They call this a touchdown for Boise. That is a glitch. I've never seen that before. So it's a face mask, so it should be just 15 yards. But they gave Boise the touchdown. I've never seen that before. And usually, oh, wow. That's... But what? Huh? I'm sorry. I'm confused. What? Huh? I'm. Forgive me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Look out. Incomplete.
I don't. Oh, somebody. I don't know. I've never seen that before in this game. First time for everything. So somehow they get 6 points off a face mask, which shouldn't have belonged. They shouldn't have got.
Murphy fields it at the 1.
That's a face mask. We're not going to call that. But what in the world?
Offense to come back out and start another drive.
If we lose today, and if we lose by like 6 or less, then I don't know what else to tell you.
19-yard line.
We'll try to overcome bad officiating. I don't know what that. I don't know.
Number 9 lines up in the shotgun.
We're going to have to do something like this, perhaps.
He'll throw on first down. Throw.
Just get some yards there.
Tackle. This kid is
My one-man beater was
in school history.
As far as
double teamed.
he's been more successful than anyone. This guy can really
Looks like we're going cover 1 at least. We're going to do something like that.
Passing yards in a career. It couldn't happen to a nicer kid.
Let's see if Grant can make the play. Big play. We'll take it.
All the way down.
They went cover 0, so that's who we're going to go to. I could have switched that. Like I said, I could go to Rackley. We're going to have a matchup advantage either way. But when I saw that cover 1 and that safety going to be on Grant, I knew he had 0 chance to defend that.
It's 1st and 10. Ball in the
They're going man here.
The Warriors come out in the shot.
We can do something like this.
He drops back. Looking. Wants to throw outside.
Davis picks up some yards there.
About 6 yards on the play.
We can go tight end delay.
Hawaii.
We're going. I'm still baffled by that play. I don't know what to think about it.
They got themselves in
We can do something like that for Rackley.
these guys have been almost impossible to shut down when they're on the offensive side of the ball.
We can go to Larson, just try to pick up a first down.
He's knocked out of bounds.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
On the 19, I don't know if we're going to have enough room for this. We can go tight end streaks. Had we're going zone, so it's not going to make a difference.
Red zone. And here's what
So if somebody can explain to me what happened on that last drive, I'm all ears. I think it's just a glitch of some sort.
get down there.
Hawaii comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. He's going right. Got it to the senior.
Get some yards for Washington.
Move a little closer to the stick.
2nd and 4.
Those short passes is the key.
We can go curl read.
Defense is sleep a little bit.
We're going man
One big one downfield for a big game.
nickel. And he's being double teamed.
The Warriors line up with 4 wide.
Let's go do something like this.
Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Wants to throw outside.
Just get a first down to Washington. They're double teaming my main man beaters. That's good defense on their part.
Nice job of getting the first down.
We can go back to curls. We're on the 7. It's getting kind of tight. So we're going to just go to Larson here for the touchdown if we can.
Defense lines up with 6 DB. Gets rid of it quickly.
There we go. Just get 6 points.
Touchdown, Hawaii. There it is.
So we've tied it up somehow. I don't know. Oh, wow. I think what happens, and if you notice, whenever you may see a a face mask, but it turns into a fumble. They never call it as a face mask. They just give it a straight fumble, and just whoever picks it up, picks it up. But that's the first time I've ever seen the face mask called while he fumbled it. So they ended up calling both, and I don't think the game recognizes kind of which way to go there. Yet somehow they gave Boise a touchdown, and they had a 2-point conversion from the 35. I think that's just pure glitch stuff right there. Either way, let's see if we can overcome it. We had good defense in general. I mean, we were just better off just throwing the flag like normal, but that's okay. They're doing this. We're going to go cover 2 man. They're doing trips, so we're going to we'll stay. We're going to do something like this. Just right up the gut. Yeah. Pinched on a trips. That's what I think I was supposed to do, and we got annihilated. Got beat badly.
First and 10, ball on the 44. They shift on their defensive
I'm going to
front.
go like right here. That is twins, so we can stick with this. Do something like this. Ah, dang it. Dang it, I swear. It's going to be one of them days. Especially trying this new defense that's having a hard time working right now. We'll go quarters out of 3, out of nickel.
Number 3 lines up with 5 wide out. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's looking.
Wide open over the middle. He had all day to throw, but
I like the defense that was called.
it's just a good play on their part, I guess.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense.
We'll go back and try this again.
Result is a first down.
The D-line
They went, that's trips. I'm okay with that.
Johnson.
And just perfect. God. We're just getting annihilated. And what I've been told is just not working right now, unfortunately.
Every time you run the ball successfully like that defense starts to creep
Again, I'd like to think that
in the air, my friend.
the 3-4 doesn't help things. It's just so hard to get it to work.
Bronco come to the line with their jumbo package. They keep
Just,
it on the ground.
yeah, just too easy. So I may just switch things up, or I'm going to get beat. I mean, it's just every play. It's just 10 yards, 15 yards. And I'm pretty sure I'm using the right rules that one guy told me to use, and I'm trying not to get upset, but it's not working.
And he hits the PAT. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Boise State 13, Hawaii 7.
We'll figure out something else.
They're ready for the kick.
Hopefully, I got to do something. Otherwise, I think I may just go back to the 4-3 period. Only problem is I'm kind of short on defensive tackles, so it'll have to be selective on that.
Now we see the offense come
Back on the left hash.
That defensive secondary.
We'll go angle. They're going man. Oh, no, I think they're going zone. Looked like they was going man at the beginning.
The Warriors come out.
Yeah, they're going man, just making sure.
They'll throw on first down. Throws it to the outside.
Very fortunate that was not intercepted. Good defense.
Throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what,
Really good defense.
it's a real gun for an arm. He sizes up.
We was able to get lucky on that one. Come out with a catch.
Ball on the 33. Number 9 is back in the gun. Back to pass. Looks. He's going left.
Just get a first down there with Davis.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Back on the left hash again.
But the offense
And go tight end delay.
just long enough.
We're going zone 4-3. We can make a couple adjustments here.
Down 9 out of 10 times.
The Warriors line up with 3 wide. Wants to throw outside. And
Get some yards with Washington.
the defense gave them on that play.
We're still on the left hash. We can go back to curls.
Positive yardage.
We're going man nickel.
Ball on the 47. They'll work.
We can look here. It's just a matchup for Grant. I mean, everything's going to be a good matchup for Grant.
He drops back. Lets it fly.
So we'll go back to Larson. That's what they're giving us.
Way to look it in. Nice kick.
Get a first down there.
Displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first.
Let's go triangle.
It's first
They're
and
going zone nickel. I'll leave it as is. Do something like that.
The Warriors line up with 4 wide outs. Drops back to pass. Throws
Ew.
to the outside. The
Great catch by Grant. Not the best throw, but it was doable.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad.
Let's go to tight end streaks.
Executed.
They're going man.
First and 10.
We can do something like this.
The Warriors come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on first down.
And that should be probably picked.
Batted ball. And it's
Yeah.
incomplete. And we got
And Gronky is hurt his chest. Hopefully that's not too serious. Normally chest injuries aren't. I didn't get that ball off in time. That was my fault as well. Looks like we're at least going cover one.
single set backfield. Brennan drops to throw. Across the middle. Williams with a take.
It is
So they execute and move a little closer.
3rd and 5. We're right in the spot where it's kind of tight to do. Cross up, but we'll go man right here. Let's see if we can just give this to Davis.
From the gun. Back to pass. Looking. He's going left.
Just get the first down.
Lambert brings him down.
He barely picked up the first, but is still
1st and 10.
by his receiver
We can go back to curls.
on the football field.
Zone dime, I think what I may try to do here.
Get a graphically displayed first down line or anything like
We can run the ball.
that. Have to know what yard line to get to.
We can go over here.
Larson gets
Wow, just perfect defense. Both of my guards got annihilated here. Look at that. Just really nowhere to go. I guess I could have went to the outside right then and there, but just a bad play. So we're down 6. It is what it is. I'm going to give this defense thing one more chance. If not, I just got to go back to what I was doing before.
For his belt right now.
Brennan has 4 receivers.
Looks like we're going.
He drops back. Across the middle.
Let's see if he can get it. Ah, dang it. Just not enough room. I kind of was worried about that there wasn't going to be enough room. We'll go cross.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense.
I should have went to. That was my fault. I should have known better. We was running out of room.
Hawaii lines up in a shotgun set. Throws off.
Ooh, good play. Good throw. Now, is Brennan still in there? Yes, that was a great throw by Brennan. Let's just go ahead and just play it safe and just get in the end zone for a touchdown if we can. Zone 4-3.
Let's see if they
And go right.
for 6. Scruggs.
Let's go over here for a touchdown. So let's
Nothing complicated about
get an extra point and go back up by 1.
for 6.
Doesn't have to be a lot of physics to get in the end zone, just good execution.
Do that. So again, I'm going to give this one more chance until I'll just have to figure out something. I may have to go back to my cover 1.
Boise State.
What my buddy's trying to help me do is how to stop the run without having to use cover 1. And right now it's just not working.
Kicks it off.
And I'm hoping a lot of that's just the 3-4. It's just really tough to make work in this game. At least that's what I'm hoping. So what we can do is like go 4-3. Let me do 2-man. Now, one thing I do not have is the audibles. But looks like we won't need them here. I think we're going to be okay on this front. I'll control defensive tackle, though. And I probably need to do something like this.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's looking.
Intercept that, somebody. Good defense. It would have been nice if somebody would have picked it off, but that's okay. I need to go back to 3-4 because I don't have the... Let me try something. So Gronky is out for the game. Abdominal strain. It could be worse. What I need to go back and do is go audibles right here and go to defense. And I need to... Let me switch this one to that cover 3, and I can flip it if needed.
And this
We can do something like this
into that backfield.
because we're using strong.
On the ground with the tailback.
That's a good stop there. He still picked up a few yards, but it's doable.
6-yard gain by the
3rd and 4. We'll go Cloud.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 25.
We can try that. If I was them, I would.
They come out in a nickel.
Well, okay. They're going 5 wide, thankfully.
Back to pass. Steps up. Throws to the middle.
Ooh, we dropped it. We'll take it.
He put a little something.
That's the least we can get after that botch of a drive on that first one. I still don't have a clue what happened there. But that's a good stop. We'll get the ball back. We need to stretch the lead a bit if we can.
Boise State lining up the punt. It's off and
Looks like we're back on the left hash again. They're A lot of left hash work today.
Fields it at the 30.
Get some yards with Washington.
Trouble defending the pass.
We can go back.
They do, my friend. Look out.
Let's do this.
Another touchdown in a
Let's go safety attack. They're going man.
At the 36.
They're going nickel too, which is interesting. And he's being double teamed, so we're going to have to make this adjustment.
Come out in a 2 tight end set. Drops back to pass. Throws this one.
Just get some yards with Washington. I would love to use curls. Curls you can make work in this game, but they're just a little unpredictable. And right now, I'm not ready to work on unpredictability yet. We don't have enough talent to do really of that. We're going to do this again. Looks like they're going man.
In the gun. He drops back. Looks. He's
We'll go back to Grant. Looks like he's going to be off the hands.
incomplete. Oh, he could have had a big
3rd and 5. Let's go.
Let's let that one get away from his vision just for a
Tight end delay.
3rd and 5. Ball on their own 41.
This is going to be interesting. Hopefully we can pick up the first down here.
Back in the gun. Brennan drops back. He's
Terrible throw.
hook up on that one.
He was wide open too.
Tight end couldn't reach it.
Dang it. That was a perfect chance to go up on a possession. Just a bad throw. So a couple bad throws by Brennan.
Ready to put this one away.
Looks like it'll be a decent punt here.
Get this one off and it's
That's a punt and a half right there. Gee whiz. Look at that punt.
fair catch.
Still going to be a touchback, but still.
Good series for this offense on their last drive as they were
Let's
3 and out.
let's try this again.
good going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quick.
Let's do that.
Looking.
Almost had him right there. Another face mask. Gee whiz.
Flag on that play. Let's see what the call is.
How many of them do we need? That's probably a 15-yarder.
On the defense.
5 yards, thankfully. 1st and 1.
5-yard penalty. Still
The
first down.
defense lends them a hand with that penalty.
They're going with, man, we can.
So frustrating, isn't it?
We'll try this 4-3 again. But they're doing that, so we're going to switch this over.
The Broncos come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with a tail.
He's going to get his yards regardless on that, so that doesn't upset me too much.
They can utilize a balanced offense, mix up the run with the pass. They should be able to get more of these 5 to 6.
We'll go here,
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34.
do something like that.
Pitch left.
Look at this. Another perfect toss play. Jeez, that kills me.
Him down. That was a pretty good run.
They're just it is what it is.
By this guy.
Again, I'm trying to be as patient as I can with this new stuff I'm trying to work on, but it's...
Ace backfield.
And I forgot I was running 4-3 there.
Throws on the run. Got an opening. And he's
Man, we're just
and the trickery pays off with a
I'm
nice
just getting
gain.
snake bit all around.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive.
Do this.
Single set backfield. Johnson again.
Look at he's still just getting his yards.
A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there.
We'll stick with 3-4.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. And this is the 6th.
They keep going balanced on us, so we're gonna just stick with this.
Line up with 2 tight ends.
This is what I was told to do, so
Johnson gets the goal. Sheds that one. He's on the run. And
I just
another. They'll bring him down. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Gotta be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
let's go quarters.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers.
I'm kind of hoping they just
Red zone. When performance
they
matters the most.
throw. They're gonna throw it.
On the talk. Shakes off
Of course,
got an opening.
burns me alive. I swear.
Down Broncos. And
Just
rushing touchdown to the first half.
And the head coach has to love the way
just our defense is so bad, and I'm calling bad plays. It's just not working. Just not working, Paul. I'm sorry, but it's just not working. I know you're going to tell me that I'm doing something wrong, but I'm just kind of going off what you told me.
And he hits the PAT.
Really good guy, really smart dude.
In the second
Just
quarter. Our score is Boise State 20.
some of this stuff just isn't clicking, so I'll have to come up with something. We're going to have to get lucky, but that was just a bad possession all around. My possession on offense was bad. Just got to overcome it somehow, some way. This perfect defense there. Back on the left hash. That's all we've been on today is the left hash.
They're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right
Going curls.
Take over at the 20-yard line.
Gotta call this play again. This is what they're giving us.
The Warriors with 4 receivers.
I threw that way. What's he doing? Luckily, we got the first.
Nice decision by the quarterback. Not only was it good decision making, but the offensive line protected.
They're going man here.
Find his target.
And when you combine the two,
We got several options.
9 out of 10 times.
Brennan on first down. Throws this one out to the left.
Bad throw.
It's deflected. Great defensive play by the cornerback.
Go curl read.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 30.
Please go cover 0. That's the only thing that's been helping us today.
Has 4 receivers lined up here. Brennan drops back to pass.
Just,
The ball is tipped. The ball was batted down.
it's just a bad day for us. Just nothing's going to click. It is what it is. Just got to keep playing.
And in that case,
They're going man here.
3rd down and 10. Ball on the 30.
I mean, unless they go cover 0.
The Warriors set up in the gun. Brennan set to go to the air. Throws down.
Amazing catch by the freshman. Bad throw.
third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
They run man every time I call this play.
Something in the defense he really liked.
Hawaii
And they never go cover 0 on it either.
looking. He's going left.
Good throw. Best throw
Inside.
by far today by Brennan. Great play. Good job, 15.
What an athletic.
Man, we needed that in the worst way. So can we survive this next minute and 12 seconds?
High school, this guy was all-state in football, basketball, and baseball. He's been making big plays his whole life.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive.
All right, here's the thing. Offensively, I mean, we're fine. Even with Brennan in there, we're fine. Just our defense. I guess I need to get away from this new stuff until I can go back to the 4-3.
He kicks it.
I don't know, but right now they're just eating us alive. It doesn't matter what we call.
Childs fields it at the 3. This tackle.
Got the hiccups.
The offense
Minute 9.
once again.
It'll be interesting to see if this defense is
We need to find a way to bait them into an interception or get the ball right back before half. That would be ideal.
They'll throw on first down.
Oh my gosh.
Senior. Left view. Brings
That would have been nice to have got that interception, but it didn't happen. So that's okay. Let's go back to quarters since they're spreading us out so much. I'm just assuming they are going to throw the ball.
have 5
We'll do this again.
Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket.
And first down because nobody was sitting there over the middle.
Down. Boise State.
And here they come.
Timeout.
I'm still staying in quarters.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39. And they have 3 receivers bunched.
Play action.
Play action.
You got to be. I just don't get it. Just defensively, we can't do anything right. And here comes their no huddle. They're going to do something really goofy right here.
They'll reverse it.
You can call that play all day. Do it again.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this
Do it again.
tackler, and he's
I hope you call it again.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
That play is not going to work today. I'm sorry, it's not going to work.
Gobbled up in the backfield.
I'm going to call a timeout. It's 3rd and 14. 33 seconds. We may be able to do something with that if we can get the ball here. If we get the ball.
Over. Back to pass. He steps up. Looks. Look out. Incomplete.
I wish that was a fumble, but that's okay. So we got to stop. Let's go all out block. Just make sure everybody gets out of the way. Nothing goofy happens down here.
Boise State ready to put this one away.
Ooh, man, that was just beyond close.
Washington.
Golly.
He hauls it in.
I should have took him over. We could have had a chance to maybe block that. You go back and look at it. We'll just put this on the punter right here. If I would have took him over and hit the triangle button, I probably could have blocked that, maybe. I don't know. That's something I'll just have to get in the habit of attempting when that happens again.
They'll go to work at the 8.
If we can somehow get a big play right here, this would be great.
The Warriors set up in the gun. Brennan steps back to pass. Looking. He wants it all. Going long.
Good defense.
Dropped by the
2nd and 10. I'm going to try the same play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball
It wasn't the best throw by Brennan. I wanted him to throw more towards the sideline, and he didn't.
out of the shotgun. Brennan back to throw. With the throw. Got some open field.
Did we get out of bounds? 3rd and 2.
Yeah, this kid loves he wants the ball every time they throw it up.
Let's go halfback out.
3rd and 2. Ball on
They're
their
going
own
zone. They may
6 DBs in the lineup.
do something like this.
Drops back to pass. He's looking. He tosses it
Just
short.
get a first down.
Larson runs out.
9 seconds. That's a little too much. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to get anything going on this one. We can try something. Just in case they are dumb enough to go cover 0. They're going man right here.
28.
Surely they're not going to go cover 0. No, they're going to go cover 1.
Brennan to the air on first
Oh, huge play. He fell again. We'll take it. That's why I call this play. Just in case they goofed up against man, and they did. That's another advantage to these out routes. Sometimes those corners will try to go for a swat, and they just can't get... They can't get in good position to do so. If he could get in front of that ball, that'd be an amazing play, but they can never get in front of it. It's super hard. Now, I can't say never because you got to remember what happened last game. We threw an out route, and they got pick 6 as easy as it possibly could, so it can happen. That's a good way to end the half. So we're up 8. We can check out some stats.
Folks, let's pause now as we
That was a big play right there. Good way to use our timeouts and such. So you go here. Defensively, we just got to tinker with some more things. I don't want to give up on that stuff completely because, I mean, I'm trying to deal with, good gap soundness and such. But again, maybe it's just a 3-4 issue. Our side of the ball, offensively, we're doing just fine. Passing the ball, we got 333 yards. Brendan is doing just a fine job subbing in for Gronke today. We can look at the individual stats. Imagine Grant. Imagine if he was able to get that one other deep ball. He would be just killing it right now. But we got several. Washington, Davis, Larson, Grant. Everybody's kind of getting their thing. I need to get Rackley going. The problem is Grant is such a matchup nightmare for everybody. I hate to say it, that makes him obsolete, but I'm going to try not to make him obsolete. But if they're going to put their nickel in there, I mean, that dude has no chance on Grant. I mean, he's just not a very good ball player. We'll let that one go.
end zone down for a touchback. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
We'll go back to deep cross up. They're going man again. They're going 4-3 ball things.
Hawaii lines up in a shotgun set. Brennan drops back on first down. And it
Just
falls
good defense there.
bullet to the receiver, but he couldn't hang on.
Quarterback put that ball right where it needed to be.
Let's go with the direct. They're going 4-3. Of course they are. They're doing something like that.
Hawaii in a 4-wide set. It's a direct snap.
That's a pretty quick defensive end.
And that was a nice
Scared me a little bit there. I thought he was going to catch me there in the backfield.
offensive line.
Let's go back to angle.
And also a nice
We're going zone this time, so we'll go to somebody underneath, Larson or Davis.
You got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
He drops back. Short toss.
Get some yards to Davis.
They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
2nd and 6. We can go back to curls.
positive yardage.
It's second
Man and nickel.
ball on the 40-yard line.
What we can try here is something like that. We can see if Rackley can get that one going in case.
Brennan drops back. Lets it go.
We'll go back to Larson. Just try to get the first down there.
Takedown.
I like the defense that was called. They just
We can go back underneath here and go triangle.
Necessarily bad defense. The offense just
They're blitzing everybody here, so we can try to go to Rackley. Let's see if he can handle this. Hopefully I can get this off in time.
Lines up with 6 DB. Looks.
Flag. Dang it. That's coming back.
and he got it.
Unfortunately, that's coming back. It's a holding.
Someone was called for holding.
On the offense.
Latuli. Wow, that was a big swing play right there. Now it's 1st and 20.
Scooter, what are you doing?
Kirk, my friend, that's the sound of the offense going.
We'll go back
First and long. Ball on the 39.
to this right here. I'm going to have him
Warriors come out of the
sit on it.
Brennan drops back to pass. Short toss.
Terrible throw.
Incomplete.
Overthrew his man, but
We got to go.
beat on him.
Too much heat.
Uh,
Pass is more important than throwing the ball 100 miles an hour.
That's true. He just needs to put a little bit more.
let's go deep attack. We kind of need some yards if we're going to have a chance to even convert this. That penalty hurt. Man, our penalties are not going our way today.
With 4 wide receivers. Back to the middle. His receiver
Just an amazing ball player. I'm surprised he caught it. As soon as you get hit as a freshman, you would think he's going to drop that. But he just somehow just makes a play out of it. Just incredible. Definitely going to be one of my all-time memorable ball players ever. We're going to do something like this. Let's see if we can get Rankley going over the top.
goes with the ace set here. Brennan.
They went cover one. We'll just stay in the middle of the field right here.
Execute. Move
Let's go.
to the sticks.
Taking a 3.
Passes is the key.
Let's go screen.
Calls the defense asleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big
We'll go to
gain.
Grant. Let's see if we can get just some yards.
Brings in the nickel here. Fires it quickly. Finds the true freshman.
Pick up a first down there.
Screen pass.
Kirk, I did
We are back on the right hash again.
and I found that
Let's go back to triangle.
the ball carrier will be tackled
Zone nickel.
from behind.
We'll
To avoid this, you can peel
do
up
something
front.
like this.
However, it doesn't matter what direction you tackle from if you've already picked up the first down like these guys.
Get some yards with Grant.
That last pass was
We can go 5 wide. I haven't called any of that today. And I should have. I just forget.
Have a look at our Old Spice red
Zone dive. This would have been a good time to audible to a run, but we can't do that.
line up with 5 receivers. He's looking. He's going right.
Wow, what a play. Gosh, what a stun that kid is.
Nice to see.
Just making plays out there.
Not only was it good decision making, but the offensive line protected just long
We can go to G. Mullen on this one. Ooh, they're going man. He's blitzing. I'm going to run the ball. We're going to do something like this.
Has 4 receivers lined up here. And they'll run
Yeah,
the
I think that was a good move right there.
well-executed play.
All right, good play, good touchdown, good drive. Grant bailed us out of every bit of that. That's just what the defense gave us, was to go to him. I try to go to Rankley every time I try to do like a go wrap to him of some sort. Ended up going cover 1 or something, so I just went to my man beater underneath. But yet somehow, some way, the ball ended up in Grant's hands like several times on that drive. And he bailed us out on that huge 2nd and 20.
Point. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of
Just the man. He just is. He's just an amazing ball player. All right. Defensively, let's stick. I'm going to stick with this stuff. I want to. And this is a terrible kick. This is going out of bounds. That's my fault. Hit the button way too early. This will come after the 35.
be a penalty. And that's going to be free field position.
Yeah, it was just my fault.
The kick out of bounds will set them up with good field position.
Let's go. They're doing that. So we'll go cover 2 man. Unless they go balance, which
Yard line.
looks like they are. So we'll do something like this.
Work from the shotgun.
That's technically trips, I guess. So intercept that, somebody. Good defense. Good play.
Could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away.
Let's do cover 2 man from 4-3. I need to hit circle
Down and 10 to go.
in case they go balance, which they are. So we'll do something like this.
Single set backfield. Little handoff.
Good deal. It took about 3 hits, but we finally got him down.
A yard.
And this is what we want, 3rd and long.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Broncos.
Let's see if I can get after this guy.
Drops back to pass. Steps
Good
up.
defense by the right, or protection by the right tackle, and
Up with a jump ball.
safety played it terribly.
They convert the
Or Murphy, whoever was supposed to do that, just did not do a good job of it.
pass play. As a coach,
Oliver.
appreciate it.
Oliver played that one so badly.
Like these kids are doing right
Well, so much for that momentum. That was a big play for them.
yard line. They line up in an eye. Johnson gets the call again.
Face mask again. Gee whiz. How many of them will we have today? This better not result in a touchdown.
Got an inverted face mask.
It'll probably be 5 yards. At least they won't hand them 6 points.
Well, the offense is helped out.
Oh, man. Drives me nuts.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
It's 1st and 10.
Okay.
Ball on
We
the
can do
20.
this.
They shift on their defensive front.
Just are going twins.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
And we're lucky he just got 5.
Halfback gets
Which is way too big of a hole there. I swear, I know I'm doing this correctly, what I've been told. Doing the under front against twins, cover 2 man. But this is the problem. I mean, it's just a humongous hole. It doesn't matter where I put these guys. It's going to be a huge hole somewhere. So maybe it is a 3-4 issue. So we can try back to the 4-3. And we got to do this. And this is more of a balanced set. Let's do something like that. And just right down the pipe. We're lucky he didn't get the first. And from here... And they're doing that. Wasn't really expecting that. I'm going to do like a real pinch blitz type something. I think they're going to just run the ball. We're going to take a chance on this one. This is what my gut is telling me. Let's do something like this. That should have been a face mask. It kind of should have been. So, great defense. It helps they went toss. It finally didn't work. Let's go field goal safe, man. Let's see if we can just force 3 points. Now, they got a bad kicker, but this shouldn't be too hard of a kick for him. And he missed it. We'll take it. Good deal. Now, this is where we got to take advantage of the entire situation. Get a touchdown here, and we can end this thing. So they're going zone 4-3. We'll leave it all as is. Just give the ball to Larson over the middle. Wasn't the best throw in the world, but it was doable. We can stay here. Back to tight end delay. Zone again. Ooh, that's my fault. I thought Grant was going to be getting around him, but he didn't. You see right here. He got stuck on him. That's why I wouldn't expect him to get stuck. 3rd and 5. I'm going to go back and call the same play because I really want that. Yeah, we're going to need it. I hope we can get the first down here. We may not be able to. We'll see.
Don't be surprised to see this defensive end wreak havoc back there.
Dang it. I'm going to go for it. I'm taking the chance. I'm not. If we lose because of this play, then I don't. That's fine. So they're going man. So what we're going to do. We're just going to get the first down. Thankfully, they went man, though. If they'd have went zone, it could have got a little dicey. I just felt the need we had to go for it right there. I just was not going to let them dictate what this ball game was going to go, was going to happen. So, let's go. We are in the, let's go 5. No, let's just go under center. Let's go back to curl read. We're going man. We can try Rackley in case they go cover 0. They're at least going cover 1. And a drop by Davis. That's had nothing to do with the quarterback. That was a perfect throw by Brennan. We can do something like this, perhaps. Cover 0. Let's see if Grant can handle it. Great play. Good job by Grant. I want to run the ball. Zone dime. This may be a good play call for us. Good defense. Didn't get much out of that one, so we're on the 17. We can go screen. We'll go screen and see if we can get something out of this. Good hit there. So what is that? That is 3rd and 5. We can try triangle. We're going zone. Ooh, just enough to get the first down. Threw a little too high. I threw a little too light. That's pretty much my fault on that play right there. But thankfully we got the first. We can go. I'm trying to think of something simple here. Let's go corners. We're going zone dime. We will go. We will do this. Get the touchdown. Good adjustment. not enough guys in the box for them, so we just adjusted to that. Went to audible on a basic halfback dive. Okay, I think we've got the game under wraps. We'll kick an extra point. Now, I shouldn't say that. I've seen stranger things. I mean, heck, we all just witnessed what happened in that first drive and how they gave Boise a touchdown off a face mask at midfield or whatever. But we're up 22 points. 3 scores. Hopefully our defense can contain them at least long enough. So once we get the ball back on offense, we'll run some clock to make it even harder for them. Now, I'm assuming they're going to throw quite a bit going forward, so we will we'll do some quarters.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. And if anyone can make a play on defense, it's the defensive end down there.
Let's see what they do here. They're going fullback, or of course they call that. That's the perfect play call against that defense. Like, I'm not even going to look at it. I'll just get upset. Okay, I'm going to stick with quarters. Again, I like to think they're going to try to throw to get down the field quickly, but if they're not going to, then... And they're going to go fullback all day. That's fine. Just whatever. We'll go quarters and a nickel.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Broncos come out in a bunch formation.
I didn't do a good job on that one right here. Oh.
Incomplete.
Just off the fingertips. So it's 3rd and 5. We'll go cloud.
So maybe he should aim lower the next time.
3rd and 5. Ball on their own 40. They line up in the shotgun.
Let's see if Ingram can get to him.
He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. Wants to throw outside.
That should be... He caught that? They're calling that a first down. Wow, it is. Look at that left foot. Right there. Wow, what a throw. You couldn't ask for a better defense. I mean, Murphy's in a good spot, but that was just a pinpoint accuracy throw. Good for them.
It's 1st and 10.
So they're going down the field.
The current drive. The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
I'm going to stick with quarters because I'm just assuming they're going to throw, and they are. Good tackle there by Jasmine.
He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what
They're going 5 wide here. We'll go back to quarters out of nickel.
sack or an interception.
Watch out for this impact defensive end.
We'll do like a 5 down front look.
Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's looking. Throws it.
Ah, LeFew. That's why you play defense, because you can't catch. 3rd and 9. We'll go back to cloud.
They're on defense and the pass is within arm's length away. They knock it down.
One man backfield.
I'll control Higgins this time.
Back to pass. Steps up. Look.
All day to throw, and he still makes that catch. So they're going to go for it right here. It's 4th and 1.
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher.
We'll go cover 2 man. Let's see if we can get this to work. They're doing that, so we're going to go here. I went cover 3 on that. They're going to pass it anyways, so.
Steps up in the pocket.
Good defense.
Well, they had to
Okay, so it is our ball.
I like the call. They needed to do whatever they could to get back.
I'm going to go back to corners.
It didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
We're going man dime.
this drive at the 32.
We can do something like this.
Hawaii in a 4-wide set. Oh,
Good throw to Rackley.
complete. And he
Great throw. Great man beater.
Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking
We can try. I'm trying to think of a play I haven't called it. Like slot clear out. I don't call this as often. I'm going to audible to a run right here. I don't call that as often because it takes a little while for the running back
come out in the ace
to
formation.
get open underneath. So we'll just run it. And we're going to let that clock roll the rest of the way. And end this thing. Get down to a couple of seconds.
They'll bring him down.
Good adjustment. Good run by Scruggs. We can go back to this play. I still don't mind calling it.
It's second down.
We're going man nickel this time. Let's see. Everybody's doing a bit of that. We can do something like this.
Nickel defense.
and we'll see what happens. We got 3 good man beaters here. Technically 4. Pretty much every receiver right here is a good man beater. We'll just see what this defense does. They're going cover 0. That's touchdown. Wow, perfect throw. Good job, Colt Brennan. Good for him.
Boy, he really looks comfortable in that end zone, doesn't he?
Go back and look at this. Just a great throw by Brennan. I need to get a good thumbnail. Just an awesome... that's going to be a perfect thumbnail. Where are we? We're 55 minutes in. That's going to be my thumbnail for the day. And if you go back, I'll show you this. We had... I'll use my Telestrator. What we had right here is... If it'll let me do it. There we go. Oh, I got it on the wrong thing. Dang it. No, wait. Okay, I'm doing good. Oh, that was awful. That's terrible. Let's use the line. Okay, so I got a go route right here, and I'm pretty sure we can check out, see who's defending him. I forgot who it was. So it's the safety right here. This guy right here just has no chance because Washington has such great speed. We can go back and up here and look. I threw it kind of hard right here. I didn't do a tap of the button. I kind of threw it a little harder. But look at that separation. This is where speed comes into play. But look at that perfect throw, though. Good job by Brennan. Good for him. This is the reason why we're doing this Dynasty, is because of that guy right there, number 15. In honor of Colt Brennan. So all of you Colt fans out there who wanted to see him play some this year, well, at least you got to see it today. And, of course, I always try to get him in there when we got blowouts and such. So I wasn't expecting to score that quickly, but we will take it. Pretty strong kick by Jackson. By our 6'5" punter. And I hit the wrong button. Let's go with... Let's do something like that. We'll do... Okay, I'm kind of doing it correctly if they run the ball. They're going to play action. It's a good stop there. Gets a few yards. Let's go back to cover 2 man. They may run it here. They're doing that, so I'm going to go... Get a stop, somebody. There you go. Murphy with the tackle. 3rd and 3. They're going with a really big set. Let's just go 4-3, 2 man, and see if we can stop them. They're going goal line here, so it's probably not going to work. Elamimian just took a wrong gap. We'll go back here. I'm okay with every bit of that. I don't know what my defensive tackle's doing there, like a prowler look. A good stop, though. We'll go back to 2 man high, 2 man under, whatever you want to call it. We're going to switch that up. We're going to throw it anyways. Ah, look at that spin move. Wow, big play by Johnson.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
30 seconds to go. They may end up scoring on this drive before it's all said and done. We'll do that again. Great stop there. The reason why that worked, it has nothing to do with scheme. It has everything to do with that play, with the counter, with the defensive tackle just coming right through there. I mean, Johnson barely got the ball before he got tackled.
It's 2nd down now, 14 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive.
We'll do that. Let's do this instead. Good stop there. Good job by the linebacker. I would love to see him do that more often.
He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy.
5 wide. We can go quarters or go cloud, I guess. Oh, that's the end of the game. Never mind. All right, good win. Got a little scary in the first half, but we took care of business in the second. We can check out some stats here. almost 600 yards of offense. A lot of their offensive production came in the first half. I wish they just didn't have enough at quarterback. The running back was good enough. But holding that team to less than 200 yards rushing with an impact running back, I'll take that all day. I'm fine with that. We done pretty good on third down. They done okay, 42%. Most teams would take that. They had one turnover. We kept it really clean. This other stuff doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I do want to go back and look at game stats. But I'll go to it. You go right here, the penalties. Man, that really hurt us today. We just got unlucky on that side. But thankfully, we was able to overcome that. And we overcame the goofy drive at the beginning. I want to look at our quarterback. So Gronky was 12 of 13. He was playing just fine. Then he got hurt. And look at that. Old number 15, 25 of 35. He got 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. Good for him. That was a lot of fun to see him do that. You go to rushing. We were very particular kind of when we wanted to hit our spots in the run game, and it worked out just fine. Larson got a touchdown. Scruggs got a couple. You go to receiving. Look at this. Grant, 10 receptions, 189 yards. He didn't get any touchdowns. That may hurt him a little bit on the Heisman front. But, again, I try not to force it on players. It's just whoever is open, whatever the defense gives me, that's who I'll go to. It happened for Washington today. He got 9 receptions, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. A big chunk of that, a third of it came off of that big bomb in the fourth quarter. Larson had a really good day catching the ball. Then Davis, unfortunately, I just couldn't get Rackley going. It just didn't work out. It will in time, but it just didn't happen today. Defensively, I always want to see here, LeFew ended up with 7 tackles, 2 for loss. That's good to see a redshirt freshman get those type of numbers. We didn't get any sacks nor interceptions, but again, I was overall pretty pleased with kind of how we done it. If I could just figure out how to get a little bit better on the run defense with some of this new stuff I've been trying to work out, then I think we're going to be okay. The box score. Again, the first quarter was just all kinds of goofiness. I've already said it several times, so you know what I'm getting at there. But it was obvious. We got more talent than they do. We're just a better program. We're going an upper trajectory. They are not. And we were slowly able to just take care of business. That second quarter made all the difference in the world. And thankfully, we had a second half that was a whole lot better than what we had against Idaho. It was the exact opposite. We couldn't get anything going. But today we were able to. All right, let's get out of here. The next game is a big one because we got those 2 big recruits coming in. It's Louisiana Tech. Now, they run a 3-4, but they like to throw the ball around quite a bit. So you look here, they're 1-3. Again, we got more talent than they do. They got a very good passing attack. They don't run the ball whatsoever, so we're going to try to zone them to death. And hopefully we can come out with a good victory and hopefully a couple commitments as well. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.